soldiers in solemn ceremony marking Parliament's opening session. King Charles delivered the throne speech in Canada, marking the formal opening of Parliament, the first time a reigning monarch has done so since Queen Elizabeth II in 1977. The speech outlined key priorities, including a renewed partnership with the United States. The King highlighted a new economic and security relationship between Canada and the US rooted in mutual respect, which he said would benefit both sovereign nations. The address also emphasized Canada's strategy for economic resilience amid global trade tensions. The government, the King said, will unleash a new era of growth that will ensure we don't just survive ongoing trade wars, but emerge from them stronger than ever. Concluding his speech, King Charles echoed the national anthem, declaring the true North is indeed strong and free. A remark that drew applause from lawmakers. Prime Minister Carney described the King's visit as symbolizing Canada's sovereignty, a pointed reference to recent remarks by Donald Trump suggesting Canada could become the 51st U.S. state. The speech reinforces Canada's independence and direction on global issues. Let's listen in to UK King Charles III.
Today, Canada faces another critical moment. Democracy, pluralism, the rule of law, self-determination, and freedom are values which Canadians hold dear, and ones which the government is determined to protect.
French President Emmanuel Macron will be in Jakarta for talks with Indonesia's new President Prabowo Subianto, keeping trade, defense, and mineral cooperation at the top of their agenda. Indonesia is Paris's biggest arms customer in the region. A key focus will be follow-up on the $8 billion Rafale fighter jet deal and submarine agreements signed under Prabowo's tenure as defense minister. 6 Rafales are expected to arrive in 2026. Macron is also pushing to secure more nickel output for French companies, with Eramet seeking mining permits at Weda Bay. The visit comes amid global trade uncertainty as Macron promotes France as a balancing power between the US and China. He'll next travel to Yogyakarta, then Singapore, to wrap up his Southeast Asia tour. Chief Advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus departed for Tokyo for a 4-day official visit to attend the 30th Nikkei Forum Future of Asia and hold bilateral talks with Japanese Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba on May 30th. Bangladesh is seeking $1 billion in soft loans from Japan, including $500 million in budgetary support and $250 million for railway development. 7 MOUs are expected to be signed with discussions on trade investment, skilled manpower, infrastructure, and the Rohingya crisis. Professor Yunus will deliver a keynote speech at the forum and attend seminars hosted by JETRO and JICA. He will also meet high-ranking Japanese officials and business leaders. This visit marks his first to Japan as chief advisor and is seen as a significant step in strengthening the Japan-Bangladesh strategic partnership. An all-Indian party delegation has arrived in Athens, Greece, highlighting India's firm commitment to counter terrorism. Delegation traveled from Slovenia, where they engaged with senior officials and emphasized India's new normal for zero tolerance towards cross-border terrorism. Prior to Greece, the group visited Slovenia and Russia, conducting extensive discussions to update key stakeholders on Operation Sindoor. They will next head to Spain and Romania as part of their ongoing diplomatic outreach. Another all-party parliamentary delegation was warmly received by the Indian ambassador upon arrival in Panama. The delegation is in Panama to convey India's firm message of zero tolerance for terrorism. Panama strongly condemned the recent terrorist attack in Pahalgam, extending its deepest condolences to the victims, the injured, and their families. The country expressed solidarity with India in this tragic loss and in the ongoing fight against terrorism. Before arriving in Panama, the delegation visited the United States and Guyana, and they will